a little disclaimer. I can't say that my skin has improved 1,000% due to the products that I use, because I also changed my diet a lot. So they work hand in hand, you know. Whatever happens inside usually comes out. So if you're not eating right, if your mind's not right, if you're stressed out all the time, if you eat like a truck driver, you know, you should probably tackle that first before you start spending money on skincare products. Because once I got to that point in life where I bought skincare products, there's no turning back. It's a slippery slope, and it's not cheap most of the time. So yeah, let's jump into how I got here.
What you wanna do? She don't play and she mad type. She got brains and I'm tight. She that lady.
A lot of people show their skincare routine with their face only. I'm gonna just show you how I take care of my skin, because it covers your whole body. So I'm about to hop in the shower, and when I'm in the shower, the first thing I do is wash my body with usually Dr. Bronner's. It doesn't matter with what kind. This is lavender. I really like the lavender, the eucalyptus, and the tea tree versions. But I wash my body with Dr. Bronner's and an exfoliating glove first for like a deep clean and to get rid of the dead skin around my body. And then I go in with some sort of moisturizing soap after that with just a regular washcloth. This is Olay Fresh Outlast, but I really switch soaps so much that it doesn't matter what kind you use as long as it is moisturizing. So for the purpose of this video, is it too dark? Okay. So for the purpose of this video, I'm washing my face outside of the shower, but for the record, I normally wash in the shower. So the first thing I do is wash just with my hands only with some Cetaphil Daily Cleanser. I really like the way this makes my skin feel. Makes my skin feel really smooth for some reason. So I just wash with my hands only with that. And I just take a little bit, not a whole lot. And work that in my face, especially down here around my mouth where the mask is, and the areas where I sweat in my face, like my eyebrows, my forehead, my upper lip. Make sure you get your chin and your jawline. And this smells so good, like so good. I love the gentle smell of this cleanser. And make sure you get this area where hair product gets stuck, like near your ear, the base of your ears, because you can break out there really easily, and also get your hairline. You can just do that for like 30 to 60 seconds. Every day is different. Some days you don't feel like doing intensive skincare, so whatever works for you. And I'm gonna wash this off with warm water. Okay, so next I'm gonna go in, because I use 2 cleansers, especially on days where I worked out. Like today I worked out really hard, so I sweat a lot, I wash my hair. It's important to get that salty sweat out of your head. And I'm gonna go in with my Kale Detox from Pacifica. Favorite cleanser, love it so much. I love the way it lathers, I love the way it smells, and I don't have any complaints. So I'm gonna go in with that using a exfoliating glove. I have one for my face and one for my body. I'll explain my body care once I get out of the bathroom because it's hot in here. So I wet my glove with some warm water, and then I take my Kale Detox, put it in on my face. You don't need a whole lot of that either because it lathers really well. And then I'll go in with my mitt and scrub. Especially you want to scrub the areas where you get blemishes, where you get sweat trapped. For me, I'm a hairy girl, so I get little cheek whiskers sometimes, so I make sure to scrub that because I tweeze them and sometimes they grow back under the skin, so I want to make sure I get rid of the loose skin to decrease an ingrown hair in that area. Make sure you get your nose. You see that little bit really lathered up a lot. Make sure you get over by your ears, under your chin, jawline, and last but not least, get your lips. Okay, make sure you don't be too rough, especially around your eyes, because that's a really sensitive area. So, and then I'm gonna put on some cool water and wash my face with cool water, and then I will see you guys back in my room. Okay, so now that we're back in my room, it was so hot in the bathroom. Now, when it's cooler outside and then when it's winter, when I get out of the shower, I have body oil in the bathroom, baby oil, whatever kind of oil, sweet almond oil, and I put that on immediately while I'm still wet. I'm not going to do that because it's hot now. It's June. So for my moisturizing routine, I'm going to be using this Pacifica body lotion because it's pretty light. But I prefer to use Jergens healing lotion. And with moisturizing, I do the same thing as in the shower. It's a double process. So I put on oil and I put on lotion. But that's only when it's cooler outside. It's too hot right now to do both. So, and oil is way too heavy, so I just stick with the lotion for right now. So I use the Pacifica Lavender Moon on most of my body except my knees, my thighs, and my elbows, because I've started using amlactin. I'm getting winded. This is so much, but this is really what I do. I started using amlactin. I've been using it for 2 weeks now. And I used it because I had a little bit of keratosis pilaris on my thighs, and and I started using this to get rid of like the strawberry legs and the last little bit of roughness on my elbows that my exfoliating routine didn't get, and this got the last little trace of it. So I really like this. It doesn't smell good, I'm not gonna lie to you, but once it's absorbed, you don't smell it. So I'm going to use this, like I said, on my elbows, my knees, and my thighs where the keratosis pilaris is. So while my face is still a little damp, I went in my skincare refrigerator. Yes, I have one. I know, it's so bougie. But I went in my skincare refrigerator and just picked up any toner. I have the Thayer's regular toner, and lavender is my favorite one, but it doesn't matter. But I recently as in the last month, bought this Herbivore Jasmine Green Tea toner, balancing toner specifically. So I'm just spraying that on my face. And while that dries, I'm going to lotion myself, put on some sort of clothes, and we can move on to my next steps in my facial skin. Okay, so I'm back and my body is moisturized. So the first thing I'm going to do is put on some chapstick because my lips are dry at this point. And it doesn't really matter what kind you use, just chapstick. And then my toner at this point, once I finish lotioning my whole body, my toner has absorbed. So I'm going to go in first with my Pacifica Rose Jelly. And just a heads up, I have a lot of Pacifica products, and it's not necessarily because they are amazing. It's more so because I'm a sucker for packaging. So they always get me with the packaging. But I do like this rose jelly. It's this under eye gel, and I keep this obviously in my skincare refrigerator to keep it cold. And I just put a little dab, not a whole lot, just a little bit under my eye. And it has rollers on it, so I can roll it under. And I pat it in. And that takes care of my under eye. I also have eye gel pads that I use sometimes. They're from I don't remember where they're from, but you can buy them anywhere. I keep those in my mini fridge also because the cooling effect helps decrease the puffiness under your eyes. So I use the eye gel pads too, not a lot, but every time I feel like I need them. And then I'm going to go in with first vitamin C serum from Pacifica, of course, but I like this serum because it makes my skin feel smooth, and it's also lightweight because I don't use a lot, but the reviews on this are like so-so. So I just put a little drop in the 4 corners of my face, well, 4 spots, corners, whatever, and just rub that in. I don't put it under my eye because I keep my under eye pretty simple. And then for my last step, which I switch out based on day and night. So for nighttime, I would put on my Herbivore Lapis facial oil, which smells funny, but I do like it, but it smells funny. And I would put this on at night, but since it's daytime and it's really early, I'm using the Herbivore Prism Glow Potion. I'm obsessed with this. Out of all of my skincare products, this is my favorite. It's amazing, especially in the summer when wearing makeup is so hard. I like the way this makes my skin look. It does give your skin a nice glow. Not like oily glow, but like, I don't know, it looks like you're radiating from the inside out. I'm obsessed with this. I use this daily, so I'm gonna put, and sometimes I don't use the vitamin C, I just use this only. If I can get it open. Wow, you're gonna not open for the video only? Okay. And it's gonna take me a while to run out of this because I don't use a lot. I just use like a drop, focusing on my cheeks and my nose and forehead because those are the areas that I really like to shine personally. I know some people don't, but I embrace the shine. And ironically enough, I don't go below my cheeks, so. Now I kept it really simple today. That's all I'm gonna do today, but some things I also forgot to mention is for people that are wearing masks constantly, get you some lotion that has ceramides in it. You want to focus on where the mask covers, around your mouth, around your nose, and you want to put it on before you put the mask on, and it kind of creates a barrier between your skin and the mask. Because I did suffer, earlier in this quarantine, I did suffer some breakouts around my mouth. But as you can see, like there's none right now. So that's one tip. Also, for people that use natural deodorant, I have the Pacifica Coconut Charcoal Underarm Scrub, which I use not too often, but it does help in combination with your natural deodorants. Also, you should know if you wear natural deodorants, one kind is not going to work. You need like, I have 5 personally, but I overdo everything. You need like 2 to 3 different kinds because your natural deodorant's weak, okay? It's not going to stop you from sweating. That's a common misconception. It is going to combat odor. I don't have an odor problem with my natural deodorant, but if you only use one kind, you will have an odor problem because your underarms will get used to it, and depending on what kind of odor you have, if it's bacteria based or if it's the food you eat, you got a bigger problem. You need to change your diet, which I suggest anyway. Also, for your underarm health, bentonite clay. Now I don't use this on my face because it's too strong for my face particularly, but my underarms love it. And this one is from Lulu's Holistics, which I shop at, with turmeric. It has turmeric in it, so it helps with lightening your underarm areas, which can get dark if you're a shaver. and like detoxing your underarms, getting rid of the bacteria and whatever toxins you have in that area. So I would highly suggest bentonite clay in conjunction with your natural deodorants. And you can do that like once a week, because you'll notice that like whatever strong smell you had, if you have it, it will decrease significantly. So I highly suggest that. I think that's really it. My skincare routine is a lot as far as time and different things, but I rotate things out, so that's why it seems like a lot. And it's only a lot right now for me since I'm on camera, but usually I don't really notice a huge difference. And drink a lot of water. You already should know that by now. So I hope this video was pretty helpful. If you'd like me to do like a self-care routine where I show you me steaming and doing masks and all the other extra stuff I do on top of this, I can do that. Just let me know in the comments. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel to be constantly updated on what I'm doing, and follow me on Instagram as told by Taj with 3 Y's, same thing, and I will see you guys pretty soon.